everybody. Dave Brown and Corey Macklin here at ringside. We're ready with another day of USWA Championship Wrestling, and boy, it is shaping up to be a big one here today. Let me just tell you that this has been another huge week in the USWA, and it doesn't stop now.
No, sir, indeed. Today, we're going to take a look, Dave, at the USWA Tag Title bout that took place last Monday night down at the Big One Expo Center with Flex Kavana and Bart Sawyer taking on Jerry Lawler and Bill Dundee. We'll have highlights of that action. Also, we'll see Flex Kavana and Bart Sawyer right here today in action. Also, Too Sexy Brian Christopher today. We'll see him in action. And also, the feud continues between Bill Superstar Dundee and Wolfie D. We'll have some highlights of the action from the Big One as well as from Louisville, Kentucky at the Louisville Garden.
That's exactly right. We also have scheduled here today a unified world title match. We're hoping everything continues to come together, and we'll have that one for you.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Not only that, the winner of the match here today will face a very large competitor this very Monday night at the Big One Expo Center. It's going to be the biggest card so far at the Big One Expo Center.
Indeed.
The challenger who is coming in is someone who we had thought, and he thought, was going to be out of wrestling forever due to a neck injury, but it has healed properly. It was better than expected. The doctors have released him to return to wrestling in the WWF and right here in the USWA. He'll be challenging for the unified title this coming Monday night at the Big One Expo Center. Here's who I'm talking about right here.
What in the world is going on here? Sid Vicious, that is Sid Vicious, has entered the ring, and man alive, what in the world? The man that rules the world, he's here, and he's here to stay.
And Lawler ready to...
Oh, look out.
With that throttle slam of his, grabs Lawler right by the throat, hammers him down. Davey hit his head on that ring.
Referee, the only thing I can tell you to do is raise the man's head and give it a
Boy, what a win. What a win. Jump a guy before, come up, get him where he can't wrestle, and get a forfeit out of him. You really gotta be proud. Spellbinder picks him up, and Vicious slams him down into the mat. Gilbert, seeing that, backs away. The referee comes over, counts 1, 2, 3.
Vicious sets up the Missouri Tiger. Big power bomb. Oh, my goodness. Puts his hands on him. 2, 3. Well, whips it Vicious into the ropes. Oh, he swings after him. And Vicious grabs the Undertaker, goes for that throttle slam, and takes the Undertaker down. Trying to get to his feet in there in this unified world title bout. And it is a bout. Look at this. What are we going to get here, Lance? Suplexes Mabel. Oh, man.
But you got to realize something. To be the unified world champion, you got to be able to be gassed out at the mat, but keep coming. And see, Dave Brown, that's exactly what I am. I am a machine. I am a fuel-injected suicide machine, my friend, to stop at nothing.
Here Monday night at the Big One Expo Center. We'll be back in just a moment with the USWA Tag Team Champions Flex Kavana and Bart Sawyer.
Breaking news doesn't wait for weekends. When your week is ending, theirs is just beginning. You can count on the Action News 5 weekend team for the most complete coverage. Janet Morris and Jovita Moore, Harold Grater on sports, and Ron Childers' Pinpoint 5 forecast. On the streets and on top of the big stories every weekend. Action News 5 weekend. Coverage you can count on. Every day.
Hanks quits business in Memphis. Buildings have been sold. Premises must be vacated. Inventories must be liquidated. Leather sofas $473. Oak sleigh beds $237. Queen bedding sets $299. Oak entertainment wall $686. Zero down financing. Farmhouse dinettes $244. Complete day beds $188. Handle recliners $193. Sleeper sofas $397. A $4 million stock at public disposal. Don't miss the final days of Hanks Fine Furniture in Memphis.
Don't gamble with your car insurance. Make the sure bet on a winning hand from the hometown boys at Bill Blake. They're dealing straight with savings up to 50% on your car insurance. For low monthly payments on your car insurance, call Bill Blake at 948-5551 or 346-5551. They'll work with you.
Levy Auto Parts wants you to know before you go. Levy is your place to shop for quality used auto parts. Compare our prices to the competition. Right now, Levy is offering a special on select auto parts, such as rotors, distributors, wiper motors, water pumps, oil pans, and various other accessories. With a parts exchange, you pay only $10 plus tax. Levy Auto Parts, 1336 North 2nd, or call 526-0645. Know before you go.
All right. Yes, indeed. I tell you, we've got a situation here with the USWA Tag Team Champions. Now, this is not going to be a title match here today, but Flex Kavana and Bart Sawyer, they were the champions. They lost the belts, and all of a sudden they have the belts back again as they said they would, and I know they're thrilled about that. So they're going to be coming in not to defend the belts here today, but to be in action nonetheless. First, though, I want to take a look at some highlights of the match where they regained the tag title belts. Here it is right here. That is Bart Sawyer, grabbed from behind. Jerry Lawler is in there. It's Lawler and Dundee against Kavana and Sawyer.
Now, first of all, what I want to know,
what are you doing here, Scott Bowden? Scott, we're here to talk about.
Why is this relevant? Why most of these?
What do you mean? Why
is it relevant? Because the tag titles changed hands. That's why it's relevant.
Well, we don't need to look at that. That's old news. Let's look to the future. Let's look to the future. Let's talk about all the title opportunities that I'm working on right now.
What title opportunities?
I've got a lot of things working on right now. I'm going to get Lawler and Dundee back to the top. That's in the past. That's in the past. Why don't we want to look to the past? Let's look to the future.
Well, the future is, Bowden, that we've got new USWA Tag Champions, and it's Bart Sawyer and Flex Kavana.
That's right, and that's who's going to be defending the belts next time there is a tag title match with the belts at stake, which they're not today, by the way. But I remind you, you were out here, and I think everybody on your side was taking this team very, very lightly. I mean, the King himself was out here making jokes, insulting Bart Sawyer particularly, and they just came back, took care of business as we would have seen.
They thought that we were going to go in there and have a fair match right down the middle. But little did we know that they had referee Bill Rush in their back pocket. Everybody knows that Bart Sawyer and Bill Rush are both members of SPA, Short Persons Anonymous.
Now stop that whole thing.
That's the truth. They had referee Bill Rush in their back pocket, and that is the only reason why they had those.
That is not the truth.
I'm not sure. Part of the reason, if you want to, can we go back to the tape, please? Yeah.
Here it is. Right here.
Let's take a look.
Look, we were looking to the future.
Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, one reason Scott Bowden wants to stop this tape and not show the rest of it. Matter of fact, just watch along with us, and I think it'll perhaps be apparent that Mr. Bowden may be in trouble with his tag team right here. Is that not true?
Yeah. To stir up trouble, Dave Brown. Thanks a lot, Dave.
When you're around, we don't have to stir too hard to find trouble.
Yeah,
he's trying to help Kavana up.
Trying to help, yeah.
He was so tired.
And right here, Kavana rolls him up. Gets the three.
The three count was so fast you didn't even see it. The field did not even catch it. It was faster than a speeding bullet. Bill Rush has got to be the worst referee we've had since Jerry Calhoun. Everybody knows that. Now here, we're disputing right here this quick count that Bill Rush did. You didn't even see it on the field because it was so quick. Actually, I think, Bill Rush is a recovering alcoholic, Dave.
Come on, Scott. Stop insulting everybody out here with these goofy things.
I'm just saying the facts. Bill Rush is a recovering alcoholic.
No, he is not.
I saw him earlier. He was killing off a 12-pack of slits out in the parking lot before the match has started. I'm serious. Don't smirk at me, Dave. Look, see? Look, he tried to sucker punch me right there. See?
Yeah.
See?
After you kept shoving him around, Bowden.
You attacked him.
Sucker punch. What a
sucker punch. You attacked him.
Yeah.
Here I am. I just knocked Bill Rush out. I just got him with a good right hook. He didn't.
And then look what happens here, Dave.
Yeah,
they're helping him up all right. They're holding referee Bill Rush while Scott Bowden lights in on him.
Yeah, okay, so we've seen just...
Well, I'll prove to Bill Rush that rich boys can get rough. That's how we take out the trash in Germantown, Corey Macklin. That's how we take out the trash.
Yeah, we saw exactly what happened. Hope you paid close attention to all of that, and who jumped who, and whose fault, and all of that it was. You're looking at him right here. We've got a match in the ring, if you don't mind, Mr. Bowden. Tony Falk is... Tony Falk is up there with Endrick Hines, and we're going to bring out the tag team champions right now and get action underway right here in the ring.
Endrick Hines and Tony Falk sending in to the USWA Tag Team Champions. Making their way to the ring area now. Bart Sawyer, Flex Kavana. Here they are, Dave.
They're smiling, and they should be smiling because they regained the USWA Tag Team titles in spite of Scott Bowden.
Well, they're not going to be smiling very long, I can promise you that. I'm fixing to rain on their little parade.
We don't need any interference on his way.
Referee is downtown Bruno.
Get up. Get up, Corey. I can do your job. Get up, Corey.
Belts handed out for safekeeping. Here we go. Referee calls for the bell.
I tell you what, the natives are restless today. Get a load of this audience over here. Looks like a scene out of Deliverance. Where do you get this audience anyway, Dave? How do they get in?
How do we get Bowden out here? Why don't we ask ourselves that?
Scott, I'm not even gonna answer that question, and I'll appreciate it if you'll just quit insulting everybody, in particular, quit insulting the audience out here, for heaven's sake.
I believe Bart Simpson has just made Tony Falk mad. Tony Falk is a seasoned professional. He's in prime physical condition, and he is about to take this little boy to school, I can promise you that.
And that's Bart Sawyer.
Who
Yeah,
cares?
if you'd pay attention, you would know these
Who cares
things.
what his name is? Bart Simpson, Copacabana, soon to be former tag team champion.
Flex Kavana coming in. Soon to be, maybe, maybe not. But right now, they are the USWA Tag Team title holders.
I'll tell you what, Copacabana, I know why he was smiling earlier, because he saved that nasty, nappy hair of his. You know, his hair's so nappy, he's got to take a pain pill in the morning to brush it. Did you know that, Dave? And he is just so, he's so happy that he saved that, what do you call it, pretty Polynesian locks. We're going to take,
Leader Kavana in, taking care of business, boy. Tony Falk rolls under the ring. Under the ropes, and he's out of there. Out of the ring early is Tony Falk. And Scott Bowden's over in the corner. He's been itching to get over there, I think, ever since this bout has started.
Said something to Tony Falk. I don't know what it was, but at least he's now away from the ring. I really don't like it at all when Bowden is anywhere within a couple of feet of the ring because you always interfere.
Well, I don't really like it when I'm in a couple of feet of you, Dave, because I get that big whip of brick coming at me and attacks my nostrils.
Hey, we could solve that. If you wouldn't mind standing about 5 feet away, we'd be a lot happier.
Ooh, Kavana with a tough move there. Big forearm. And knocks down Endrick Hines, and he picks Hines up. Tags his partner, the other half of the USWA Tag Team Champion. Here comes Bart Sawyer.
Top rope DQ.
Sawyer comes flying down. 2, 3, and that's it. USWA Tag Team Champions. Looking good in good fashion. Sawyer and Kavana.
And they get the victory in the non-title match here today. Everything they did looked good today. They are guys who are fan favorites when it comes to being the champions. They give the fans a lot of credit. There they are. They've got the belts. And there are your USWA Tag Team Champions, Flex Kavana and Bart Sawyer. And that's it. And I
tell you what, when you mention the champions, you should say Bart Simpson, Copacabana, and Bill Rush. They are all co-holders of the USWA Tag Team titles.
Well, that's the world according to Mr. Bowden. And don't pay a lot of attention to that. Pay attention to this.
I'm not paying attention to you.
We're going to take a break. We're going to be back without him, I hope,
for a break.
in just a moment.
No,
we're not running it either.
At the Happy Hawker, you'll find all kinds of merchandise at incredible savings. If you like to pay reasonable prices when you buy musical instruments, cameras, TVs, and VCRs, tools, even jewelry, china, and antiques, or you're the kind of person who really searches for just the right gift at just the right price, then you may make a great pawn shopper. If you need cash fast, we have the lowest rates on loans. Ask about Happy Hawker's VIP program and visit either location, 975 East Parkway South or 196 South Cooper.
Welcome to C&W Auto Sales and Salvage. We specialize in the lowest price and the best service on all glass and column repair. Motors, rotors, starters, radiators, front caps, all at the best price.
I'm Easy Money.
I'm Jammin' Joel.
Without a question.
We're your parts connection.
Let us hook you up.
Hi, I'm Wanda Cat, owner of C&W Auto Sales and Salvage, and I'll pay you cash for your old junk car.
We crush the competition!
It ends Sunday. Absolutely no extensions. Response has been incredible. Fleming's half off, half the store for half the week sale will be all over at 6 p.m. Sunday, and you don't want to miss it. Furniture shopping doesn't get any better than this. Every other item reduced 50%, half off. And that's not all. Add in Fleming's instant delivery, happiness guaranteed, and 6 months, no interest, no payment plans. Saturday 10 to 10, Sunday noon to 6, all 5 Fleming stores. Almost too good to be true. Half off, half the store for half the week. Yes!
On an NBC special Saturday movie, she has everything a wealthy woman needs, except
come on in.
A victim. All he wanted was a job.
This woman is rich.
She put him to work.
When can we get started?
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Too late.
Now she's taken over his life.
This is getting way out of hand.
Think you can walk out of my life?
I'm afraid of what she might do.
Susan Lucci in an erotic thriller.
What do you want from me? No one leaves me and lives.
Seduced and Betrayed, a special NBC Saturday movie.
Right now, going to take a look at USWA action on tour, beginning Monday night at the Big One Expo Center. Sid Vicious returns to the USWA. That's right. Sid, Monday night, 7:30 is bell time. Boy, let me tell you, an all-star card has been signed. We will tell you all about it a bit later on, but it's all at the Big One Expo Center at Interstate 40 and Hollywood. 7:30 is bell time. Parking only $1. And an all-star card has been signed with Sid Vicious returning Monday night to the Big One Expo Center. Hey, Wednesday night, July 17th, Tunica, Mississippi, Sheraton Casino. That's coming up this Wednesday night. 7:30 is bell time. There's going to be 3 championship matches on the card Wednesday night. Double J, Jeff Jarrett, Jerry the King Lawler, Superstar Bill Dundee, Too Sexy Brian Christopher on the card. Dangerous Doug Gilbert, Miss Texas, Whoopie D, all Wednesday night, Tunica, Mississippi, Sheraton Casino at Casino Center. Always a great night at the Sheraton. 7:30 bell time for Wednesday night. Thursday, July 18th, Harrisburg, Arkansas at the National Guard Armory. 7:30 bell time in Harrisburg. You'll see Double J, Jeff Jarrett, Christopher, Dundee, Whoopie D, Flex Kavana, and Bart Sawyer, the USWA Tag Champions, will be in Harrisburg. Miss Texas, Colorado Kid, and a Giant Warrior, all signed for Harrisburg. Thursday, July 18th, Friday the 19th, Bolivar, Tennessee at the Bolivar High School, 8 o'clock bell time. Sponsored by the Quarterback Club right there in Bolivar, Tennessee. Advanced tickets on sale, as always, at Richard's Barbecue. The King, Jerry Lawler, Double J, Jeff Jarrett, all signed for the card there. Too Sexy Brian Christopher, Dangerous Doug Gilbert, Whoopie D, Bill Dundee, Miss Texas, all in Bolivar, Tennessee. Friday, July the 19th at the Bolivar High School, 8 o'clock bell time. Hey, also coming up, next Saturday, there's going to be free wrestling out at Midway Ford. That's between Germantown and Collierville on Poplar, 2082 West Poplar Avenue. Next Saturday, beginning at 2 o'clock bell time. Free wrestling, great day to bring the family out. Next Saturday, 2 o'clock, Midway Ford on Poplar between Germantown and Collierville. Hey, Thursday, July 25th, we'll be in Manila, Arkansas at the Civic Center. USWA action there. Luxor, Arkansas, Saturday, July 27th at the Recreation Center. And also coming up Wednesday, July the 24th, Lady Luck Casino Pavilion. Boy, look forward to going back to the Lady Luck at the West Helena, Arkansas Bridge there. USW action at the Lady Luck Casino Pavilion has been signed and set up for Wednesday night. We'll be back at Lady Luck Wednesday, July the 24th. We have got more action coming up right here on USWA Championship Wrestling. We will get back to it in just a moment.
Six Flags Bonnie and Clyde Stunt Show. Take one. And action. At Six Flags Warner Brothers Backlot, the movies come to life, featuring exciting reenactments of scenes from Bonnie and Clyde, Maverick, and the Little Shop of Horrors. You must experience Warner Brothers Backlot only at Six Flags St. Louis. So big, so fast, so close. Six Flags St. Louis.
Save up to $10 with specially marked Coca-Cola products at all participating retailers.
Dear Dave, I like Wendy's chicken nuggets, but my parents keep taking them. Mom!
I thought you were finished.
Dad!
I just wanted to make sure they weren't too hot.
Anyway, can you make chicken nuggets just for kids?
Dear Debbie, ask your parents to get a Wendy's Chicken Nuggets kids meal. 4 crispy chicken nuggets, all white meat, fries, a kid-sized drink, or a Junior Frosty, and a great toy. And your folks will be happy because now it's just $1.99.
P.S. Can you make a dad-proof Frosty?
That might be a little tougher.
Now, the NBC Comedy Club with Jeff Foxworthy.
Say, the Southern accent may not be the world's most intelligent sounding accent. I mean, none of us would want to hear our brain surgeon say, all right, now what we gonna do is saw the top of your head off, root around in there with a stick, and see if we can't find that dad-burned Clyde. Like, no thanks, I'll just die.
Hey, have you heard the one about Jeff Foxworthy coming to NBC Mondays this fall?
In some ways, I've waited my whole life to do this story. We intend to present the absolute best in Memphis news gathering in Atlanta at the 1996 Summer Olympics.
At Covington Pike Chrysler, brand new 96 minivans are on sale from just $15,995. That's right, just $15,995. Only $15,995 for a 96 new minivan, only $15,995. And Covington Pike Chrysler has a huge selection available and on sale from just $15,995. Covington Pike Chrysler new minivans on sale from just $15,995.
Covington Pike, Chrysler, Plymouth, Covington Pike, Memphis.
Remember, just $15,995.
It ends Sunday. Absolutely no extensions. Response has been incredible. Fleming's half off, half the store for half the week sale will be all over at 6 p.m. Sunday, and you don't want to miss it. Furniture shopping doesn't get any better than this. Every other item reduced 50%, half off. And that's not all. Add in Fleming's instant delivery, happiness guaranteed, and 6 months, no interest, no payment plans. Saturday 10 to 10, Sunday noon to 6. All 5 Fleming stores. Almost too good to be true. Half off, half the store for half the week. Yes!
USWA Wrestling is brought to you in part by Bill Blake Insurance, now with a new location at Getwell and Rhodes.
Young man in the ring right now is going to be going against the USWA Heavyweight Champion in just a moment. It's a non-title match. Charlie Laird's his name. Corey's from your hometown, Millington, Tennessee.
That's right.
And has his work cut out for him today because Brian Christopher will be headed this way. Here he comes right here. There's the USWA heavyweight title belt around his waist. Again, the title is not at stake today. Think the fans like him?
Yeah, I think so.
Brian Christopher. Whoa. He comes out ready to go every time.
Oh, boy, he's fired up. Too sexy, Brian Christopher. USWA champion, as you mentioned, Dave. Boy, he is ready for action here today on the USWA.
Downtown Bruno, the referee of this match. As soon as we get the signal from him, we will be underway with more action. Got a lot so far, and more planned for you. Don't be going anywhere till this one's done. Brian, with a word or two to the crowd, hands the belt out to security, and the referee calls for the bell, and here we go, Corey. Charlie Laird.
Ready,
Brian Christopher.
Ready for it, Dave. Downtown Bruno, the referee officiating this one. Christopher goes after that arm immediately of Charlie Laird. Takes Laird down to the man.
Brian will do that sort of thing if he feels necessary in a match. Didn't see him pull the hair. But...
No, I didn't either. So Brian Christopher stands in, tangles up with Laird right in the middle of the ring. Standing headlock. Laird backs him up into the ropes. Shoulder from Christopher comes off. Leaps over Charlie Laird. Laird goes over and Christopher fought. Standing right behind Charlie Laird, and he was right there waiting for him.
Laird never knew what hit him. He just snapped him back. Yeah, he's pulling hair now, no doubt about it. He's also with that laugh, sort of insulting Charlie. Laird. Brian using the rope. He's choking him. He's hanging. Slides out of the ring. Wow. Right hand.
Oh, he popped him with that one. Too sexy Brian Christopher. Back into the ring and on Charlie Laird.
Brian in total control, and he knows it.
Oh, that's an open hand. Slap Laird right across the chop. Big drop kick from Too Sexy. And it's been all Brian Christopher in this bout. The USWA Heavyweight Champion. Comes right down is in the midsection of Laird.
Brian didn't go for the cover. Goes back to work on Charlie Laird. He's around behind the hand. Snaps that neck.
Well, that's a tough move, Dave. He leaped right over him and pulled the head of Laird forward and popped that neck.
Brian asked the crowd what they wanted to see, and they're all started to chant Super Kick, Super Kick. Well, there it is.
Charlie Laird with a leapfrog and thought he had made himself a pretty nice move, but it turned out that Christopher was standing there waiting for him, hopped him with that super kick. Now he's on the top rope. Drops the leg down on Charlie Laird, and it's good night on the ring. That's going to be it. 1, 2, 3. USWA Heavyweight Champion, Too Sexy, Brian Christopher with the win.
And we'll be back with more in just a moment.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of 1,000,000 parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts, used and rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and theft repair, Dennis Hall's guarantees the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hall. For the best prices in town, come on down.
Johnny Bench for S&K's summer clearance sale.
Right now is the best time of the summer to save on menswear. At S&K's summer clearance sale, you'll find thousands of handsome suits under $100. And during this once-a-year summer clearance, summer sportswear and sport coats are 20 to 50% off S&K's already low prices. Summer's just heating up, and at S&K, prices are coming down.
I see.
So where are you going to buy your next suit?
4 area locations at Hickory Mall, Germantown, Bartlett, and Hickory Hill.
Just like these kids, I always dreamed of being a professional basketball player because I want to be the best one day. I know I'll be on the NBA championship team if I just keep working hard and keep my dream. That's what it takes to get ahead, to be a success. Hard work and a dream. No drugs. Drugs kill dreams. So when the going gets tough, just work twice as hard. And above all, keep that dream alive. Be smart, stay clean, and keep the dream.
We've got a flag-waving, smile-making, star-spangled sale underway at Jolly Royal with spectacular discounts in every department. Take your choice, a table and 4 chairs or a china cabinet for $3.99. Want more? How about a cherry dining room for $2.49? This huge contemporary wall bed unit is a star-spangled $3.99. Our 2-piece leather-like sectional is $6.49. And this oak trim sofa is $2.99. Stop winning. Own your own furniture. At Jolly Royal, we carry our own accounts with no banks and no finance companies.
Hello, folks. Double J here, and today I stand here like I do every week to tell everybody that I am the greatest unified world heavyweight champion ever. The proof is in the pudding. The belt is still around my waist. Doug Gilbert, I'm taking you out today, Monday night. Oh, it's going to be Big Sid Vicious. You know, Frank, every wrestler's dream when they step into the ring, every wrestler's dream when they get in this great sport is to be the unified world heavyweight champion. But all it is for you, Doug Gilbert, all it is for you, Sid Vicious, it's going to be a nightmare because it's never going to happen. You know, past, present, and future. Oh, Double J is the greatest ever. Isn't that right, Frank?
We're with you all the way, boss.
The greatest ever.
The greatest ever, huh? Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Well, he's a tough champion. There's no doubt about it.
He
of
is,
course, he's got all his entourage with him. That bothers us a great deal. But he's coming in here, and he's going to be defending the unified title right here.
There he is.
Here he comes.
What did you say, the greatest ever?
I said that you're a tough, unified champion. I don't believe greatest ever is anything I said, but
He
anyway.
is tough, and he's got a tough defense.
He's
right here today.
got Tony Falk and Frank Morrell with him out here, too. In the corner. Here comes the challenger. Dangerous Doug Gilbert. They don't call him dangerous for nothing either, let me tell you. Doug Gilbert saying hi to the fans on the way to the ring. And we'll be climbing up there to challenge for the unified world title right here on television today.
Boy, what about Double J, Jeff Jarrett, the unified world champion, defending the title right here today.
Special time limit for television. Usually, of course, a title match, you have a 1 hour time limit. We probably won't quite make that today. But by agreement with everyone, that's all right. Double J, Jeff Jarrett climbing the rope, displaying the hardware. There is the unified world title. And what Jeff says he's taking it out of the ring. He doesn't want it. Oh, well, climbed up on our desk here. Yeah, thinks he's above her. Says he's above everybody. Belongs to the boss right now. Will it belong to the boss when this match is over? That's the question. Doug Gilbert doesn't think so. Doug Gilbert, I guarantee, is confident that he can defeat Jeff Jarrett and walk out of here unified world champion. Jeff Jarrett, you've seen, you know he's confident that he can't be beaten, that he will walk out with a belt around his waist just like he came in here. We'll see as we go along. The title is at stake. Jarrett against Doug Gilbert.
My boss is way ahead of Doug Gilbert. My boss is far better than Doug Gilbert.
Well, I tell you one thing, Gilbert just made a nice move that time. Took the boss down.
To do that, he pulled his hair.
No, I didn't see any hair, Frank. Frank Morrell claiming hair pulling from Doug Gilbert. He's complaining to the referee now, San Bruno, about it. Dangerous Doug Gilbert. Challenging Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Unified world heavyweight title on the line here today.
When you're looking at Double J, you're looking at the very best. Just look at him. Ain't he good? He's the greatest.
Tony Falk. Gilbert whips Jeff Jarrett in. Jarrett goes under. Dodges that forearm and
right there.
Celebrating.
He was class to Doug Gilbert, Corey. Now that's all there is to it. You saw that yourself, didn't you?
Frank Morrell. That is 2 cents worth. Maybe you get which face.
My sentiment is exact on that. Double J, Jeff Jarrett back into the corner. By dangerous Doug Gilbert. Gilbert swung out to Jarrett, dodged the right hand. Struts around the ring, and another celebration from the champion.
You got two guys right here who have wrestled all over the world. Both of them have wrestled in the WWF. Of course, Double J. Quite a career going on. Doug Gilbert, he's been to Japan. He's been everywhere too. And now here they are facing each other. There's some hair pulling by Doug Gilbert. I saw that one. Jarrett off the post. Oh, my goodness, what a right fist he hit him with. Look at Gilbert.
He's putting it on him, boy.
Jarrett did the wise thing. Get out of the ring. Get away from him. Take a 10 count to get back in there. That does give referee downtown Bruno an opportunity to tell Doug Gilbert, look,
Tell him the rules.
keep the fist open. Crowd's at 7. The referee's at only 3, though, on the count. Jarrett rolls through the ring. That stops the count.
Smart move there.
Yeah, it was smart.
Yeah, I think the referee's at 5, and the crowd's already at 10.
Crowd counts real well. They're, I like their count.
Gilbert. And he goes up with the unified champion. Jarrett whips him into the ropes. Gilbert leaps over, and Frank Morrell
tripped him up. Yeah, Frank sees his boss in trouble, and he gets into the action, interfering.
Yeah, that's great.
Interfering in the match. Can't let his boss win fair and square. Can't take a chance that Doug Gilbert wins fair and square. Oh!
He's got Morrell! Oh, and Jarrett stops him.
Down here on the floor.
Yeah, I saw what you did to him, too, Frank.
Yeah.
Stay out of the way over there. Stop interfering in everybody.
He's got a heart condition. Keep his hands off of him.
Jeff Jarrett going after Doug Gilbert. Rams him into the ring post. And back into the ring. What about you bothering him, Frank?
Yeah, Frank, you got such a heart condition. Maybe you'd be better off watching this on TV at home instead of here. Huh?
Yeah.
Interfering in the match. You know, if he hadn't interfered, Doug Gilbert would have never come out here after.
Jarrett whips him in hard into the turnbuckle. Big kick from dangerous Doug Gilbert, and that stops him cold, Dave. Jeff Jarrett back on his feet. A reversal here into the ropes goes Jarrett. Comes off. Had him wrapped up for the DDT. Dropped him down. Got a 2 count. Gilbert. 2.
Oh, I thought we had a new champion for a second. But it was only a 2 count. Both Morrell and Falk turn around going, only 2, only 2, only 2.
Yeah, they're confirming that fast. That was only a 2 count. Jeff Jarrett going for the suplex. Gilbert hook on the leg. He reverses it and suplexes Jarrett down.
But Doug unable to capitalize on it. Unable to get there for the quick cover that might have given him the count of 3. He drops with a leg, but Jeff Jarrett had moved.
Oh, boy. Just missed him, and Jarrett gets on his feet. Goes after dangerous Doug Gilbert. Slams him into the top turnbuckle. Gilbert fires back. And they're trading punches here now. Jarrett and Gilbert. Doug Gilbert whips him into the rope. Jarrett comes off. Sets him up for that reverse atomic movement. Look at this. Going for a bulldog, Dave. That could do it. Doug Gilbert going for a pin. 1, 2.
Oh, look at Morrell. Morrell picks Jeff Jarrett's boot up and puts it over the bottom rope. That stopped the count at 2.
It was close.
Yeah, we saw what you did.
Interfere, Frank, is what you had to do. Look at this. Gilbert's got Tony Falk. Oh, boy. Jarrett nails Falk. Gilbert rolls him up. 2.
Again, so close Doug Gilbert was to being the unified champion. But at the last instant, Jeff Jarrett able to make up a 10. Held up by Frank Morrell.
Morrell holding the chair up.
All right, Bruno is out here talking to him about the chair. Meanwhile, Patricia is up on the ring apron now. She's come run. Oh, Jeff Jarrett's got a chain. Did she throw that chain to Jeff?
She tossed it in there to him, Dave. Patricia, the secretary.
Brian Christopher's in the ring. He grabs the chain. He nails Jeff Jarrett with it. He's out of the ring. There. What?
Referee gets in.
Disqualification.
He's called for the bell, Dave. Yeah.
Disqualification. He's not going to count. Brian didn't bring the chain out here, Bruno.
No.
When he got back in the ring, what he saw was Brian Christopher with a chain wrapped around his fist and nailing. Brian didn't bring that.
No, he didn't. Patricia came.
Yes, Patricia threw that in there to Jarrett. Jarrett's crawling out of here. Look at that. As Morrell and Falk help him out of the area. He was beat. He was gone, and we would have had a unified champion had it not been for the chain. But okay, but we'll try to talk to him. Let's take a break. We'll be back. Doug's still steamed about this whole thing. I don't blame him.
Dear Dave, I like Wendy's chicken nuggets, but my parents keep taking them. Mom!
I thought you were finished.
Dad!
I just wanted to make sure they weren't too hot.
Anyway, can you make chicken nuggets just for kids?
Dear Debbie, ask your parents to get a Wendy's Chicken Nuggets kids meal. 4 crispy chicken nuggets, all white meat, fries, a kid-sized drink, or a Junior Frosty, and a great toy. And your folks will be happy because now it's just $1.99.
P.S. Can you make a dad-proof Frosty?
That might be a little tougher.
Through Monday, Midway Ford, the hottest deals of the summer. A new Ranger XLT, air, cassette, and much more. 0 down. Only $219 a month. A new 97 F-150 Super Cam, air, cassette, and lots more. 0 down. Only $329 a month. And used cars and trucks, $29 down. Delivered. Over 100 to choose from. Only through Monday. Only at Midway Ford, 2082 West Poplar, Collierville.
We're building a lot of great things here in Memphis, like the reputation for service and value from the hometown boys at Bill Blake. You can save up to 50% on your car insurance. At Bill Blake, you get instant SR22 filing with low monthly payments. Solve your car insurance problems and save money. Call Bill Blake at 948-5551 or 346-5551. They'll work with you.
We've got Florence Vogue, Sergio Tacchini, we've got Persol, and more. Now they're all at LensCrafters. Hundreds of the latest sunglass styles from the hottest designers. As vision care experts, we'll fit every pair of sunglasses perfectly.
They feel great.
And we're LensCrafters. If you need a prescription, we can provide it in almost any pair in about an hour. And if I can help you to not only look good, but to see better, I mean, that's just one of the greatest feelings in the world.
LensCrafters, sunglass fashion from eyewear experts.
So we now are going to take a look at the action coming up Monday night, 7:30 bell time at the Big One Expo Center. 7:30 is bell time is at the Big One, Interstate 40 in Hollywood. Our opening bout of the night coming up Monday night. Well, hey, first, I want to tell you about this. At 6 o'clock, you can visit top USWA superstars at our food court there at the Big One Expo Center. And I must mention, boy, they got great food over there at that food court, Dave. At 6 o'clock, you can meet the USWA stars, and 7:30 is the bell time. Now, ticket prices, admission is only $7 for ringside, $6 for the reserve seats, and only $4 for general admission. Parking's only $1. 7:30 is the bell time for the action down there Monday night.
You know, it's a pet peeve of mine. Sometimes it's not a lot, but when they hold you up for parking at places. Well, not at the Big One. Only $1 to park the car. Come on in here. You can bring the family. Have a great night of action at the Big One Expo Center at I-40 at Hollywood. Opening match of the night. Are you ready for this one? USWA tag team titles are going to be at stake. Flex, Kavana, Bart, Sawyer are going to be going against Brickhouse Brown and Reggie B. Fine. Tag titles at stake.
Then you see a ladies match with Samantha versus Miss Texas.
Then a special challenge match. Well, we got a little taste of this earlier. What led up to it? Scott Bowden going against Bill Rush. Bill Rush refereeing the match in which Lawler and Dundee lost the titles. Scott Bowden blamed Rush, and so he's challenged him to a match. We'll see what happens in that one at the Big One Expo Center Monday night.
USWA heavyweight title bout when Too Sexy Brian Christopher will defend the title Monday night against the Punisher.
Then a non-sanctioned match coming up. Superstar Bill Dundee,
Oh, boy.
Wolfie D. This one continues. These guys don't like each other. They're going to take the hubcap. They're going to take a chain, chairs, put them in the ring, make them legal to use, and look out as Dundee goes against Wolfie D Monday night.
Then the main event of the night, Monday night. It is a unified world heavyweight title bout when Sid Vicious returns to the USWA. Vicious will receive a shot at the unified world heavyweight title. It was set up to be the winner of the Jarrett and Gilbert match, and Double J, Jeff Jarrett, won the bout by disqualification here today, and Jarrett will defend the title Monday night against Sid Vicious. That will be a dandy Monday night.
You are right. It's going to be a big one coming up. Hope you and the family will make plans to be there Monday night beginning at 7:30 for the action. Doors will be open at 6 o'clock for the food court and all of that sort of fine thing, too. Hey, we got a little presentation I'd like to make right here. We talked about it earlier. Sid Vicious, everybody thought that he was out of wrestling for good. He was here. He was even going to try his hand at commentating a little bit at one point, but has gotten clearance from the doctors. The neck healed up much better than they had dared hope for. He's been cleared to wrestle again in the WWF and right here in the USWA. All you fans around this area are going to get to see him. Kind of a special presentation. It was decided by the committee, a comeback of the year, sort of as to say, well, hey, way to go, way to beat this whole thing. We wanted to present it to Sid himself. He had to fly out. He's got other commitments today, so we got the next best thing. Where is Seth? Yeah, bring Seth. Here he comes right here. This is Sid's best friend, Seth, and we'll present this to him and let him deliver it to Sid Vicious himself. Here he comes. Fans love it, too. Hello, Seth. How are you? Listen, I got something for you. I think maybe you heard as you were coming out. We want to give this to Sid. Come back to the...
You have got to be kidding me.
Will you give this to Sid, please?
No, yeah. You may give that to Sid, but I want you to give him a message from Double J. Comeback of the year, you've got to be kidding me. Who's the one who was laid up in a hospital for 2 weeks? Who's the one who didn't know if I'd ever get to wrestle again? Double J, I was out with my back. And what happened to me? They stripped me of my title under 30 days. And now Sid, the big comeback, that is the biggest joke I've ever heard. Everywhere Sid's been, he's getting a big build-up. He's coming in. He's like the second coming or something. And when he gets there, he falls flat on his face. I saw him in the WWF do it. I saw him do it here time and time again. So say, listen to me when I'm talking to you and deliver this message if you can get it through your little pea-brain head. Let me tell you something. Seth, listen up. Look at me. Quit looking at the monitor. Look at me, Seth. You tell Sid Vicious when he shows up Monday night that I'm going to break that pencil neck. Yeah, he acts like he's got some kind of hurt neck. Oh, he's going to have more than that hurt Monday night because Double J, the greatest singer in the world, look at me, the greatest entertainer, and he's going to find out the hard way, the greatest wrestler in the world today. And I will still be the unified world heavyweight champion. Dave Brown, you ain't getting an interview from Double J. This was my time. You ruined it on some silly little plaque. You just wait Monday night. Sid's going down.
We'll see what happens when Sid Vicious shows up. Thank you, Seth. Deliver that to Sid, if you will, and we'll be back here in just a moment.
When I started losing my hair, it bothered me, and I finally got to the point where I just didn't want to think about it anymore. But I didn't want to do anything until I knew I could get the look that I wanted. The most important thing to me was the hairline. It had to look natural.
Hair Club for Men is proud to announce a technological breakthrough. Call our toll-free number now to receive your free copy of Hair Club's exciting new technology brochure.
I just love the idea that I can get out of the shower, towel dry my hair, blow dry it, and I'm gone.
So call now and get Hair Club's new technology brochure. You'll see before and after photos of men like yourself who have already experienced the benefits of this innovative technology.
I'd seen too many people that had tried surgery or products that promised to grow their hair back again. I wanted something that was simple, non-surgical, that would give me the results that I was really after.
Call our toll-free number for your free brochure, because Hair Club for Men really can make a difference.
Attention homeowners, Mid-South Builders can get you up to $30,000 to fix up your home. Bad credit, no problem. They'll pay off your old bills and put cash in your pocket. Remodel a kitchen or bath, add a room, put in new heat and air, or improve the exterior of your home with new windows, roof, or vinyl siding. If you live in Memphis or Shelby County, call Mid-South Builders today and take advantage of the special program while funds are still available. Call Mid-South Builders, 366-7282.
The suit sale of the century continues at Discount Sammy's with hot savings. Beautiful designer suits starting as low as 2 for $100. Tie sets 2 for $20. Khaki shorts in all the right colors at a low 2 for $25. Polo style shirts with designer labels 2 for $25. Adidas and Fila shoes discounted at $29.98. Nowhere else but Discount Sammy's can you get quality and service. And polo shirts 2 for $25. Khaki shorts 2 for $25 and 2 suits for $100. Discount Sammy's downtown on the mall.
Yippee-yi-yes.
Go boys, go boys.
Ooh la la. I'm on the phone, Matthew. Take 3 steps back. 1, 2. Oh.
Get out.
I'm out.
No, really, get out. We're trying to work.
If it's must-see, it's NBC.
Through Monday, Midway Ford, the hottest deals of the summer. A new Explorer, air, cassette, and much more. 0 down. Own it. $359 a month. A new 97 F-150 Super Cam, air, cassette, and lots more. 0 down. Own it. $329 a month. And used cars and trucks, $29 down. Delivered. Over 100 to choose from. Only through Monday. Only at Midway Ford, 2082 West Poplar, Collierville.
Third coverage you can count on. Weekends on Action News 5.
More action coming up right here in the ring. Tony Williams is in there right now. TV title contender match coming up. He's going to go against Brickhouse Brown. Brickhouse, former holder of the TV title. Bill Rush, the referee. What? Well, Scott Bowden and Jerry Lawler out here. This looks like the King has something to say. We got a match. Well, we've got a match.
Look at this, Dave. Look at this. This is more important than this. You were trying to stir up trouble earlier, insinuating that there was trouble with Jerry Lawler and I. As you can see, the King and I are still together, and I promise you, I made a little mistake last week, Jerry, but I promise you, we're going straight back to the top.
Now, that wasn't exactly a little mistake. That was kind of a big mistake.
Cost him the title.
That mistake cost Bill and I the tag team titles. So what I decided to do now, Scott, you know, I came out here and I told everybody, you were on a trial basis. And I think it's time for a little evaluation. We need to see exactly how you have performed your duties as my manager. So what I've done is,
I've been trying real hard.
I just real quickly, I put together a little report card. Now, if you could zoom in on this, you get a shot. Now, I just kind of sketch this out real quick. Hold on to this. Hold on to this, Scott. Now, as you can see, we got Scott Bowden's report card. We got the subject, we got a place for the grades. Now, the first subject, any manager's duties, what does it say? Carrying my bags, securing rental cars, hotel reservations, things like that. Hey, you've done good.
How's he doing?
Well, let me see.
Got it.
Hey, A+.
I got an
Wow.
A+, Dave.
Wow.
A+.
I'm impressed.
Good job. All right, now,
Plus.
second, this is real important. This is real important. As you can see there, ring strategy and tactics. Now, ring strategy, I got to admit, Scott Bowden's a pretty good student of wrestling. He's got a lot of knowledge up there, maybe not a great deal of physical ability, like he's not always able to hold somebody when he needs to, but I got to blame myself a little bit in that respect, Dave, because I shouldn't put him in that position. So, as far as ring strategy, knowledge, tactics, I'm going to give you an A. No, not an A+. An A. An A. Now, we come to the next subject. We got perks. Now, perks is just sort of a general category, takes in a lot of things like, what has Scott done for me lately? Well, I'm going to tell you something. The other night, Scott had me some great tickets to Kiss. Came in, handed them right over, went to see the Kiss concert, courtesy of Scott Bowden. Only problem is I had to sit next to Scott, and unfortunately, he knows the word to every single Kiss song, and he can sing it louder than Gene Simmons. But just little things like that, you've come through. Hey, go play golf. He's right there with a tee time. He's driving the cart. He's picking out the clubs. Perks, A+.
Reminds me of my days at Germantown High School. Straight A's. Straight A's.
Straight A's so far,
Straight A's, man.
Now then, one other little category right here. This is real important for a manager, too. As you can see, obtaining championship matches. Now, a lot of times, you know, you got the promoters. They're busy. Guys like Randy Hales, Eddie Marlin, they're busy with a lot of things going on. They don't always consider the Kings. They don't have my best interests first thing on their mind. Well, that's Scott's job. He's the guy that needs to be on the phone saying, hey, the King deserves a title match. King wants a title match. King needs to be in a championship match. That's his job. And so far, you're great on that. Scott has been F-. And F-.
What about the tag team title match? I got you that.
Get that. You did not get that, Scott Bowden. I got that match. Bill Dundee and I got that match just for the simple fact that we are the most historic tag team that's ever been here. As far as you getting me any title matches, Scott Bowden, you've come up zero, zilch, nada, empty. Now, as a matter of fact, let me just say that, look at this. You had Tony Williams in the ring today. Do you know, did you even tell him yet? Did you tell him what? Tony Williams is getting a shot at the TV title.
That's right.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
No, you got to be kidding me. How does Tony Williams get a shot at TV title and you got me nothing?
I promise you.
You don't have me a shot at the Unified World title. You don't have me a shot at the Tag Team title. You don't have me a shot even at the TV title. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. No, you don't need to say anything else. You got till the end of this show today to get me a title match, or that F- is going to drag all of those A's down to a failing grade, and that F is going to stand for fired, and that's what you're going to be.
Well, Jerry, I promise you, I'm the Don King of wrestling. If there's a way to get a title match, I'll make it. Matter of fact, watch this, Jerry, watch this. Tony Williams, come over here for just a second. I know you're fixing to wrestle. Come here, Tony. Tony, come here.
You better leave Tony alone and get busy. You don't have much time left.
I just want a minute. Oh, keep out of this, Dave. Shut up. Tony.
Trying to help you out, Scott.
Come over here for just a minute. You know, Tony's from Cordova, and that's right down the road from Germantown. Tony and I, we're practically neighbors. Tony, we got a lot in common, okay? You're a smart guy. Now, I understand you have a TV title shot coming up. Well, Tony, I'm going to offer you something better than that. The reason why you want a title shot, because you figure that's a lot of exposure, right? Is that what you're saying? And Tony, I'll admit, you've come a long way in your short career, and no pun intended. You've gone from being in one of the worst tag teams in the history of wrestling, the New Kids, to a very capable singles wrestler. And what you want to do, you want to wrestle the best singles wrestler. And brother, there's nobody better than the King himself, Jerry Lawler. And how would you like a brush with greatness? How would you like to step in there with the King, Jerry Lawler, right here today on television? Think of the exposure. Think of the exposure, Tony Owens. Think of what a match with Jerry Lawler could do for your career. How about it, Tony? And all you have to do, really, I mean, this is the best part, Tony. All you have to do to get this title shot is put up the TV title shot. Put it up against the opportunity to wrestle Jerry the King Lawler. A brush with greatness, my friend. Do we have a deal? Right here today on television.
Scott Bowden, what do I have to gain for wrestling Jerry Lawler?
Well, wait a minute, what? Evidently your brain is as small as the rest of your body. What do you have to gain? Think of, man, the experience, the exposure. I mean, this could be what sets you over the top.
Do you not think if I win the TV title, I won't get enough exposure on my own without having to wrestle Jerry Lawler?
The TV title, and the current champion is Wolfie D. What you're saying, you'd rather wrestle Wolfie D than get in there with Jerry Lawler? Jerry, I got this under control.
You sure?
Yeah.
You don't sound like you do. We don't have all day, you know. Have you got me a title match yet?
We got to get in the ring. We got to get this going. We got to get this going. No, you already got the match set.
I'll tell you what, Tony. You know, I'm from Germantown, so I got a lot of money. I'll put up $500. No, don't laugh. I'll put up $500. That would buy a lot of moose to slick back that pretty hair of yours. How about it, Tony Williams? Right here today, $500. If you happen to beat Jerry Lawler, if you happen to get in there and beat Jerry Lawler, I'll put up $500.
Obviously, Scott Bowden, your perception of a lot of money and mine is a lot different. $500 is not enough for my hair.
Okay, okay. I'll tell you what else I'll put up. In addition to the $500. Sure, that's all. I can't put up any more than that.
You're wasting a lot of time. This has been going on forever. We need to get this match underway.
This, Dave. I'm trying to. We're in the.
Butt out. You've been going for 20 minutes.
You offered him what? I offered him $500, Jerry. He wouldn't take it. Go higher. Well, all right. You got any?
Look, let me show you how this is done. Now, you just sit over there and listen, and maybe you learn something. Tony, come here. You got the TV title shot coming up, right? He's already made you a generous offer. All you got to do is go in there, wrestle me with the TV title at stake. $500. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll up the ante. $1,000. Now, $1,000 is a lot of money to anybody, Tony. $1,000. Hey, you don't have the TV title now. You probably won't even win the TV title, but this is almost a sure shot at $1,000. $1,000.
Okay, King, I'll wrestle you. $1,000?
We did it. Okay. You heard it, right?
I heard it. $1,000.
Stipulation straight. $1,000 if you beat me. If I beat you, I get the shot at the TV title.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, Tony agrees to it, and I grant you $1,000 is a lot of money to everybody, even to Scott Bowden, whether he admits it or
I
not.
tricked him into that
You
day.
didn't trick anybody into anything.
wants all the credit for it.
I think Lawler's the one that got the match book, not you, Scott.
And we got another referee, not him. Why is he going to referee, Scott?
He's assigned to the match.
He's assigned to referee. He's the referee.
This guy should be wearing one of the tag belts right now. This is the sole reason why Jerry Lawler and Bill Dundee are not the tag team champions.
The sole reason.
Tag team title belt around his waist.
Sole reason they're not the champions is the guy who's over here running his mouth, Scott Bowden.
I think you're right.
Here we go.
Calls for it. Bill Rush is referee.
Winner of this match gets a shot at the TV title. And if Tony Williams wins the match, he also gets $1,000. Match put together after a failed attempt by Scott Bowden, put together by Jerry Lawler. Tony Williams had been scheduled to go against Brickhouse Brown, but this one put together right here. Favorite in the match, heavy favorite has to be the King. But Tony, I'm not sure what Tony made a wise decision here. I mean, take the chance at the $1,000 and also have a chance to become TV champion.
Yep. Big drop kick from Tony Williams takes the King down. And I think that one stunned Lawler as he came bouncing off of that turnbuckle. Tony Williams standing right there waiting for him, and he nailed him with a drop kick.
When you look at the size difference and experience difference between Lawler and Tony Williams, it looks like Lawler should be able to win it in about 4 seconds. Tony Williams has been against some tough competition over the years in the USWA.
Oh, sure has.
And also guys who are not all that tall, that doesn't mean they're not tough. Just think of people like Bill Dundee.
It does mean that, Dave. It means they're not tough. If they're not tall, they're not tough.
Oh, a little psychology at work here, I think, by the King.
Watch this. Come on.
Test the sprint is what Lawler's asking for in the center of the ring.
Let him run.
Crowd saying, and Lawler says, hey, let him make his own decision. You folks don't decide for him.
I'll tell you what, I believe he's made the King mad. He's about to squash him like the little cockroach that he is. As a matter of fact, you know what Tony Williams' part-time job is? He's a bellhop at the Rose Motel, Dave. I didn't know if you're aware of that. And right here today, he's about to squash this little cockroach.
Well, we'll see. The match is not over yet, Mr. Bowden. Tony Williams in trouble, though. No doubt
Sure
about it.
is. Williams staggers over to the ropes, and Lawler slams him into that top turnbuckle. Snaps him out of the corner and down. Oh! Meant to drop with the right fist. And Tony Williams, going after the King, whips Lawler in. Drop kicks him down. Goes for the pin. 2. And Lawler kicks out of it just barely, Dave.
Just barely beat the 3 count. Referee Bill Rush was almost 2-3. Tony Williams, kind of a short clothesline, but Lawler's on the mat again. Count is 1, 2. Once again, it's a 2 count, says referee Bill Rush.
Tony Williams whips Lawler in. Dumps the King down with a big back drop.
Goes for a cover again. Counts at 2, and again Lawler kicks out of it.
Well, I must say one thing Tony's doing, Dave. He's not wasting any time going for a pin.
Thrown into the referee by Lawler. Lawler just shoved it toward the corner, and referee Bill Rush was there. The referee is down. Tony Williams is down. Lawler picks Williams up. Oh, look out.
Look out here.
Pile driver. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Come on. Lawler.
Anyway.
Pile drives. Tony Williams. Williams is out. Referee Bill Rush is out also.
All right, Bowden's in trying to get the referee over. Now, the fact that Bowden is even in the ring, in my mind, ought to be a disqualification. Count is 2. 2,
and look at this. Bill Rush called for it, Dave.
He calls for the bell.
He glanced up and saw Scott Bowden in the ring.
That's exactly what I was thinking. When Bowden got in the ring, I don't care if it was to help the referee up or not. When he got in the ring, that's interference, and that's a disqualification. And now Bowden attacks the referee. Boy, this is reminiscent of a time past when Bowden jumped the referee after a mistake that Bowden made. That mistake right there, make no mistake in your own mind, it was made by Scott Bowden. He had no business getting in the ring. He got in the ring, and that's a disqualification on Lawler, and that's exactly the way it's going to go down.
Are you kidding me? He has a man beat.
Doesn't matter. What were you doing in the ring?
Bill Rush evidently was still hungover from last night, passed out right in the middle of the ring. I was trying to revive him. Very low had him there for
Doesn't matter. Another mistake. Maybe ring strategy is going to become an F on that report card.
Scott Bowden, I want my $1,000 right now.
Yep.
He wins the match. He wins the match.
He's the winner by disqualification.
Mr. Bowden, you got so much money. Let's fork over the $1,000 here for it. I thought you were. I thought we put the deal together. Is what you were saying there.
Unfortunately, this is Jerry's idea.
Sure, that's Jerry's idea.
About $1,000.
Well,
again by referee Bill Rush.
Tony,
no, you weren't. No, you weren't. You lost because you jumped in the ring. He wants his $1,000, and Bowden's not delivering.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
No tricks, King.
No, hold on just a second now.
King, none of that Wolfie D tricks.
It's not a trick.
$1,000. Come on, you said it right
That's
now.
right. Yeah, $1,000 was the deal, and he wins. Bowden again costs you a match, and Tony wins.
All right, you said it, Dave. No, listen, you cost me that match, and you know you did, Scott. Listen. Hold it. I know you got $1,000 coming. But I'm going to give you the opportunity to get that plus something else good. No, listen. Come here, Tony. Okay. Listen. I know you're in no condition. We wrestle one more time. Not right now. We don't have to do it now, but we have one more match, Tony. No. Listen to this. Tony, I know you got $1,000 coming, but listen what else. Listen. We wrestle one more time. You put up the, don't even worry about the money. You put up the money and the title against Scott Bowden's hair. Scott Bowden's hair. Scott Bowden's hair.
Let's go to a break. No. Let's settle this. We talked a long time when you were out here, Scott. Let's see.
I love to see that nerd right there with the bald head. How about you people?
Come on, Tony. Come on. Get his head shaved.
I don't think so. I got a title shot and $1,000. What? I don't. Not yet. Got anything better?
Well, I think Tony's learned to deal here a little bit, eh?
All right, Tony, listen to this. Listen to this.
Man says take the money. Don't listen to anything.
Listen. The money, and you shot at the TV title against Scott Bowden's hair, and the match will be 15 minutes, and in order for me to win, I got to pin you twice in 15 minutes. That's the only way I can win. If I can't do that, Tony, shave Bowden's head.
And keep the money. And he gets paid the money, right?
And you get the money and you get the title shot.
I know, King, you can beat me any day, but I can run for 15 minutes. You can't pin me twice in 15 minutes. I'll do that.
Get your money out!
Wait a minute now. Hold it. No, forget it. No.
Wait a minute.
That's the deal. No, you can't be running.
Well, it doesn't matter.
You beat me twice in 15 minutes. That's what you said, is it not?
Well, you're real confident because you're going to run all over the place.
It doesn't matter. You can't beat me twice in 15 minutes.
That was the deal. That was the deal.
He's a smart aleck. All right, this is it. Bowden, listen up. This is what you call the art of the deal. Are you ready for this? Let's end this right now. You're real confident for a little runt. Let me tell you what. How about this? You don't want it now. How about Bowden's hair's at stake? But I got to pin you twice in 15 minutes. And if I can't, we sit Scott Bowden down the middle of that ring and shave him bald-headed.
Give his money!
On the other hand, you put up title shot, $1,000, and your hair.
No.
We want to see somebody get a home run. Well, let's make this a match. Let's make this match mean something.
No.
You say I can't beat you twice in 10 minutes. You think you can run, or 15 minutes you think you can run? If you're so confident you can run, let's bet on them legs.
James, 15 minutes, you gotta beat me twice.
15 minutes twice.
I don't have to beat you.
Against Bowden's hair.
I don't have to beat you. I don't even have to beat you once. I don't have to beat you. I just stay away from you for 15 minutes.
Just gotta keep
You gotta
getting
avoid getting beat twice in 15 minutes. That's right.
So if I run around and don't get beat twice in 15 minutes, his head shaved, I got $1,000 and a TV title shot.
Yeah.
I'll do that, Dave. I got 15 minutes.
Okay.
It's the deal.
You heard
He
it.
agrees.
Everybody right there, here.
Everybody agrees. We'll get it approved.
Monday night. We're doing Monday night, me and you. 15 minutes. I got to beat you twice. His hair against Bowden's hair.
Well,
somebody's going to get their head shaved. It ain't going to be me. Bring your running shoes, little boy. You're going to need them.
yeah. Now, bring a cap, Scott Bowden. You're probably going to need it. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hines quits business in Memphis. Buildings have been sold. Premises must be vacated. Inventories must be liquidated. Dozens of sofas from Bartley, England Corsair, Simmons, Hickory House, and others. Values to $1,200. Your choice, $399. Solid wood bedroom suites in oak, in cherry, or in pine. Values $1,400 to $1,800. Priced from $597. $4 million of fine furniture at public disposal during the final days of Hank's Fine Furniture in Memphis.
Don't gamble with your car insurance. Make the sure bet on a winning hand from the hometown boys at Bill Blake. They're dealing straight with savings up to 50% on your car insurance. For low monthly payments on your car insurance, call Bill Blake at 948-5551 or 346-5551. They'll work with you.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of 1,000,000 parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts, used and rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and theft repair, Dennis Hall's guarantees the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hall. For the best prices in town, come on down.
On the next edition of National Geographic On Assignment, return to Antarctica with a surviving member of Admiral Byrd's historic South Pole expedition, who's now determined to conquer the peak named in his honor. Then hit the road with guys just looking for trouble. Storm chasers who'll brave any weather in their quest to witness nature's fury. When National Geographic takes you on assignment.
Today at 1 on WMC TV5.
Take a look at the action coming up at the Big One Expo Center, I-40 at Hollywood's exit 5 on I-40, the north leg.
Right off of the exit.
Easy to get to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 6 o'clock everything begins. 7:30 is when the matches start. Opening match of the night. Get ready. The USWA Tag Team Champions are going to be there. Flex Kavana, Bart Sawyer. They'll be defending against Brickhouse Brown and Reggie B. Fine.
Then a ladies' match. Samantha takes on Miss Texas in a single bout.
Too Sexy Brian Christopher goes against the Punisher. USWA title is going to be on the line. And we've got this special challenge match book. Scott Bowden going against Bill Rush.
Oh, yeah. Then comes the USWA title bout you were speaking of, Dave, when Too Sexy Brian Christopher will defend the title Monday night against the Big Punisher.
And then we've got Bill Dundee going against Wolfie D. This is that match where you put all the stuff in the ring, the chain, the hubcaps, the chairs, and let them go at it.
Then a unified world title bout is the main event Monday night. This one I can't wait for, when Sid Vicious will take on Double J, Jeff Jarrett, unified title at stake.
And that's not all. That special match, that special challenge match, which was just set up here just moments ago, it's going to be Jerry Lawler against Tony Williams. And in this one, it's Scott Bowden's hair against Tony Williams' hair and the $1,000 and the TV title shot. But Tony doesn't have to win a fall. All he has to do is avoid being pinned twice in 15 minutes. Doug Gilbert is out here.
Let's get away from that for just a second. Let me tell you, I'm sick and tired every time I get in the ring, whether it's right here, whether it's in any arena that we wrestle at. I cannot get what I want, and I want the world's heavyweight title. See, Double J, it's not because of you. What it is, see, you've got to get the cancer away from the source. And what I'm talking about, Dave Brown, it's not Double J who's causing me not to be the world's champion. It's the entourage. It's Tony Falk. It's Frank Morrell. It's that little girl, whatever they call their secretary. Well, I want something, Dave Brown. I want Randy Hills to come out here right now. I want to match myself, my rules for a change. What I want Tony Falk, I want Frank Morrell, I want a handicap match. Come here, Randy Hills.
I'm tired of, you don't even have to ask me. I'm tired of the entourage. I'm tired of all that. You want a match?
Hold on, so I can have what rules I want.
What rules?
Okay, what rules I want, Dave Brown, is I've been lashed. I've had that belt whipped across me right here on this TV, Randy Hills. What I want, Tony Falk, Frank Morrell, whenever I beat one of them, not just one of them, but I get to lash both of them. 10 lashes.
I'm tired of them as much as you are. You got the match.
All right.
Put that one on the card, too. Monday night at the Big One Expo Center. Here's Brian Christopher.
I'm sick of all the outside interference. I can't be there for a tag match, but I'll be watching in the back to make sure there's nobody that interferes in that match, baby. I'll be there for you.
My boss ain't gonna let this match happen. You know my boss.
Oh, look out. Frank.
His boss won't let it happen, but we will.
It's
that
booked.
match will be signed.
All right, it's booked. It all happens. It all happens Monday night at the Big One Expo Center. We'll be back here in just a moment.
When I started losing my hair, it bothered me, and I finally got to the point where I just didn't want to think about it anymore. But I didn't want to do anything until I knew I could get the look that I wanted. The most important thing to me was the hairline. It had to look natural.
Hair Club for Men is proud to announce a technological breakthrough. Call our toll-free number now to receive your free copy of Hair Club's exciting new technology brochure.
I just love the idea that I can get out of the shower, towel dry my hair, blow dry it, and I'm gone.
So call now and get Hair Club's new technology brochure. You'll see before and after photos of men like yourself who have already experienced the benefits of this innovative technology.
I'd seen too many people that had tried surgery or products that promised to grow their hair back again. I wanted something that was simple, non-surgical, that would give me the results that I was really after.
Call our toll-free number for your free brochure, because Hair Club for Men really can make a difference.
At Coming Pike Chrysler, brand new 96 minivans are on sale from just $15,995. That's right, just $15,995. Only $15,995 for a 96 new minivan. Only $15,995. And Coming Pike Chrysler has a huge selection available and on sale from just $15,995. Coming Pike Chrysler new minivans on sale from just $15,995. Remember, just $15,995.
I looked the other way when he got in trouble at school. I didn't say a thing when he'd come home drunk. When he ran away, I always told myself he'd come back. But now he's in so much trouble. I don't understand him anymore.
If your teenager is out of control, call Charter at 1-800-CHARTER. If you don't get help at Charter, please get help somewhere.
All right, well, let's take a look at some action. Bill Dundee and Wolfie D. This feud just continues. It's been going on. This is action from Louisville, Kentucky. It was a 2 out of 3 fall match. What was that he hit him with? I couldn't either, but yeah, whatever it was, it sure put him down on the mat. That's Wolfie D there. 1, 2, 3. That's one of the falls. As Bill Dundee was able to get the cover. There were also other matches which took place. One in Memphis at the Big One Expo Center. And this one, this was a hubcap chain match.
Yeah.
They were together with a chain. Let's take a look at some of that action, too. With the hubcap there in the middle. And if you could get to the hubcap, you could do some damage with your opponent, as Wolfie D is doing right there. This one came to pass in a previous match when Wolfie was able to use the hubcap on Dundee. And here is Bill Dundee along with Samantha right here. That's Samantha you see kind of bouncing around the left of the screen right there with a microphone and yelling at...
asking the man to stop being a gentleman. I wasn't feeling too good, and he's still banging me on the head with a hubcap. Now, Sam, come in here to tell him, just say, look at this lady trying to attack her. What was she doing?
Well, she just threw something in Miss Texas' face, some sort of
Miss
powder,
Texas
too,
tried
did
to
she?
throw something in her face, and she hit Miss Texas' hands and went all over her. We wouldn't do nothing illegal. She's saying, come on, Bill, let's leave, undoing the chain. Now, watch this. I was leaving.
Yeah, you were leaving? Yeah, what was she doing in the ring anyway? That's interference when she came in there.
Wolfie D drug her in the ring, and not Miss Texas. Just, you know how they are. They never abide by the rules. Now watch this. This is a weapon on them, this, and I have nothing on my wrist. Look, he took it off. He took it off my wrist.
Yeah, well, you're right about one thing. I know Samantha is not particularly abiding by the rules right here. Look at that.
She's just trying to help me. That's what you have to do. No, look at this, doing this to a lady. Dave Brown, I promise you. No,
shouldn't have been in there.
Shouldn't have been in there. She went in there to say, come on, Wolfie D, get off him. The man, we was leaving. He took the chain off. He was cheating. Now, watch this. See, he headbutted me with the back of his head.
No, he didn't. She hit you when he ducked out of the way.
He wouldn't have hit me. He headbutted me in the back. Now, all Sam is just saying, come on, Wolfie, this is over. Bill's had enough. We're going home. Now, look at him. Watch this. Now, look at him. He pushed her. That's a big, brave man, ain't it? Look, getting up and now look at that. He took a poke at her.
She shouldn't be in there. I maintain she shouldn't even be there.
Bill's not, he wants to go home. Now look. He backed up onto her and tried to hit her, headbutted like he did me. Now, oh, he punched her. See, now, this is look at this. This is just ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't condone what he did right there either.
Well, I don't either. Now look at old Sammy here. Just get back live here. Come on. Turn that tape off. We don't want to see no more of that. We want to see what happened here. We look at this young lady's neck's hurt. Now they're going to try to make her wrestle Miss Texas Monday night. And Wolfie D, you egg-sucking dog, you. I hate you, you punk. I don't like you. Don't like your mother. Don't like your father. Like nothing about you. Now at the big one Monday night, brother, you got to get it because they're filling the ring up with weapons, whatever you want to call it, because you're a backbiter and you're a woman hitter. All she did was come in and ask you to stop. And you didn't do it, Wolfie D. You can't beat me in a month of Sundays, boy. And I know you're upstairs, but you got to get out of here.
Yeah, both of you better get out here, and I apologize for anything offensive that Dundee just said. I ask you to consider the source. Here's Wolfie.
You know, you saw on that tape all the tactics that Bill Dundee's resorting to, and you saw him run like a stinking coward just then. That shot in Louisville, you saw him bust a beer bottle over my head, and if you zoom in right there, you can see the gash it left. Well, Bill Dundee, I've asked for this match this coming Monday, and it's something that I feel real confident at, a weapons match. And if you can't tell, I've done a little weapon getting right here. I got 2 hubcaps around my neck, and you never know what else Wolfie might have. Wolfie might reach into his pocket, and he might pull out something to bust you in the head with. I'm talking about a chain. Hey, you never know. Wolfie might reach down. Wolfie might pull out something to jab you in the face with. And I might have a lot more where all this came from. So, Dundee, you better come to the big one ready, because that ring's going to be full of chains, boards, hubcaps, everything. I'm coming prepared, and I hope you are, and I'm coming to hurt you, Dundee.
It's going to be a wild one, no doubt about it. We're going to be back here after we check our time in just a moment.
totally healthy? How about your spiritual health? Do you need a spiritual revival? Come and join Atlanta-based evangelist Dr. Oscar Lane Jr. at the Last Days Revival, a special time of worship and fellowship, music and prayer. Dr. Lane, along with guest speakers, will lead the spirit-filled event featuring a marriage seminar and confidential counseling for the youth. Invest in your spiritual health. Be a part of the Last Days Revival, starting Saturday, July 13th through Friday, July 19th at the Fraser High School Auditorium, located at 1530 Delwood. Call 363-1201.
Welcome to C&W Auto Sales and Salvage. We specialize in the lowest price and the best service on all glass and column repair. Motors, rotors, starters, radiators, front caps, all at the best price.
I'm Easy Money.
I'm Jammin' Joel.
Without a question.
We're your parts connection.
Let us hook you up.
Hi, I'm Wanda Cat, owner of C&W Auto Sales and Salvage, and I'll pay you cash for your old junk car.
We crush the competition! Now!
It ends Sunday. Absolutely no extensions. Response has been incredible. Fleming's half off, half the store for half the week sale will be all over at 6 p.m. Sunday, and you don't want to miss it. Furniture shopping doesn't get any better than this. Every other item reduced 50%, half off. And that's not all. And in Fleming's instant delivery, happiness guaranteed, and 6 months, no interest, no payment plans. Saturday 10 to 10, Sunday noon to 6. All 5 Fleming stores. Almost too good to be true. Half off, half the store for half the week. Yes!
Air power. Air power. To stay on top of the news in the Mid-South, it takes a bird's eye view. Action News 5 takes to the air with Sky 5, the Mid-South's only news chopper, changing the way you watch television news forever. When seconds count, only Sky 5 can get there to bring you first video of breaking news, taking TV news to new heights. Only Action News 5 goes above and beyond to bring you air coverage you can count on. Air power. Every day.
Well, we got this wild night coming up Monday night here, and some special things going on the next couple of days, too.
Yeah, Dave did not get to mention that Lawler's Army will be in action tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock, Ripley, Tennessee, at the City Park there in Ripley. 1 o'clock, Lawler's Army in action. Also, Monday night, big card of action coming up at the Big One Expo Center and radio station AM 1030 WSFZ. They're going to be down there broadcasting live again at 8 o'clock.
Don't forget the main event coming up Monday night at the Big One Expo Center. Sid Vicious is back. He's going to be there. He's going to be going against Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett, the winner of the match today. He's still the unified champion. He'll be defending against Sid Vicious in the main event. A couple of added matches going on there, too. That should be some kind of main event action this week down there. Don't miss it, huh?
Indeed. Looking forward to that one, boy.
Been a wild day here today. We mentioned that Jeff was going against Doug Gilbert with the unified title at stake. Doug was not at all happy about the way that one turned